There's a lot of potential for this kid in the future years at Norristown High. He too has the strength of unmatched strength on his team.
Now wrestling at 189 pounds.
This Norristown team's full of strong, athletic kids, so it's no joke that they're winning right now. A lot of moving around, a lot of hand fighting. Shot attempt, but they go out of bounds. Ref's going to restart them in the center. A lot of moving around. Next up after this match is Peter Nguyen, a sensational young adult. From a young age, suffered a young tragedy, lost his father. Now, man of the house, works a job in the marching band, straight A honor roll student. And not only was he a captain of the football team, captain of the wrestling team as well. So congratulations to Peter. Tremendous hard work from him. Attempted gammy roll by Matt Grill after the takedown by his opponent. Opponent still winning 2-0. For those of you who are just joining us, we're now in the 189 bout. There's about 35 seconds left in this first period. Norristown winning the dual meet so far, 22-15 over Hatboro Horsham Hatters. Right now, the current match, however, opponent from Hatboro Horsham's got the match 2-1. And a nice arm drag as he takes him down for 2 and gets the pin combination. He's getting the back points right now. Hopefully, Grohl can get out of this one. 10 seconds left in the match, and he gets called for the pin. So, 3 straight losses in a row in this dual meet after a 5-win streak. And Norristown leading now only by 1 point after being up by as many as 16. So hopefully the senior sensation, Peter Nguyen, can change all that and turn it back around at 2:15 as we about to come around to starting our match. Now, as I told you before, Pete is a great kid. Everybody loves Pete. And he's a phenomenal athlete. All of his teachers love him. Coach loves him. He's a model civilian. Pete with a flipping, oh! Pete goes for a signature egg roll move, and it's failed by his opponent. Opponent gets a takedown point, scores 2-0. And as you see, Pete showing his sheer determination, gets the 2 reversal points, and the match is all notched up at 2-2. With 1:20 left in the first period. Pete's trying to work in a bar. Gets the tilt. Goes for the tilt, almost gets Peterson. So he's going to reload and try to work something else. Peter's got wrist control. Trying to work in something. And after a failed pin attempt, Peter Nguyen gets reversed. Now with 10 seconds left in the first period, the score is 4-2. And he's trying to run in a half. And Pete gets flips him around and gets the 2 reversal. And as time winds down, Peter Nguyen notches up the match at 4-4. at the very end of the first period. Second period is beginning. Oh, he only gets one for an escape. Sorry about that, folks. The end zone bottom. Hopefully he can work his way out of this one. Free starts him off. Opponent's trying to go for that cross-face cradle. Seems he has a corkscrew in. Pete, however, has the leg. He's working his way out. Hopefully he can get that leg and get the two reversal. Pete trying to work his way up. And as I said before, everyone here supporting Pete. As we hear a lot of chants for Peter, get up, as they don't have to tell him. He already knows. As he constantly is trying to work his way up with a minute left in the second. As he's still down one. Tries to roll. Gets caught. Gains his height. And you see the determination by Peter in the end, not fighting, not letting anything happen to him as he's fighting off the pins. Opponent tries to work in another half. Pete cuts him off. 30 seconds left in the second period. He gets to stand up, and he gets the neutral point, and the score is tied up 4-4 with 10 seconds left in the second period. Attempted shot, and he gets the ankle right there. Nguyen fights him off, no takedown points by the end of the match. So the score is all even at 4-4. Seems they're going to check whose decision it is here at the table. A lot of cheering going on from the stands. A lot of Pete's fellow football players and coaches out there supporting him. Opponents on bottom. Peter will take top. Hopefully he can get that pin combination in and get the points. Goes for the quick tilt right off the whistle. Oh, Pete gets Peterson. So he'll get the two reversal points. His opponent will get two reversals. 3 back points, and Pete gets the one for standing up. So the score is now 5-8. Peter's opponent. It's a good match for Pete. Hopefully he can come through in the end with a minute 30 left. And he's pushed out of bounds. They're going to reset back in the center. .123 left as the referee starts the match. They're locked up in a clinch. Peter trying to figure out how he gets his points. Tries for the pass by. Opponent ducks under. Minute left. Pete pushes back. Pete getting a lot of support from the crowd. With 55 seconds left, he's down 3 points. Comes in for the collar. Opponent goes for the leg sweep. Pete's trying the headlock. And the headlock fails, and his opponent gets 2 more. Score is now 5-10 with 30 seconds left. 7 seconds left in the match, and it seems his opponent's just gonna try and ride him out until the end of the third. Get the win. Tough loss for Peter Nguyen. And if anybody is gonna be upset about this match, it's gonna be Pete. He's very hard on himself. Tough loss for Pete Nguyen, loses 10-5. Norristown now down 2 points in the dual meet with a score of 24-22 at Hatboro Horsham. Next up, we have the big boys, 285s. From Norristown, we have Marcus Robbins. He's a young up-and-coming freshman, sophomore. Made varsity his freshman year. Got himself 10 wins, which is hard to do as a freshman, especially for the fact it's only that was only Marcus's third year wrestling. So this year he's among the team leaders, has 15, tied with Ryan Kratz. And he goes for the headlock and ducked under by his opponent. His opponent gets 2 points. Robbins working up from the bottom, grabs the leg. And he gets the 1 neutral point for getting up. This shows the ability of these Norristown kids. They're constantly deaded on and behind their peers, but you know what? In truth, in retrospect, no one works harder than these kids to get where they are now. So congratulations to this Norristown team, no matter what happens tonight. His opponent runs him out of bounds. Okay, we have a blood injury time. Seems somebody's bleeding. It's Robbins from the nose. Common place to bleed from in a wrestling match. You know, you butt heads with your opponent. Slip of a hand and bam, bro, you got yourself a bloody nose. Match is stopped, 1:08 left in the first period. Score 2-1. Robbins down 1 point. Kind of turned into a silence in the gymnasium as Mr. Flynn, the medical trainer, Norristown High, examines Marcus's nose, see if he's all right. Hopefully they can get the bleeding stopped and the match can continue. Right now we're going to take a look at the score. As yet again you see it's 1:08 left. 22-24. Hatboro Horsham leading the dual meet by 2, and they have the match at hand by 1 point, even though it's only in the first round. And right now we're in the injury blood time. PIAA has strict laws and rules about bleeding opponents. They don't want nobody to be contaminated and get infected with anything. Not downing the cleanliness of any of the wrestlers in the country, state, but that's just. Better be safe than sorry, my mom always says. All right. And he's going to wipe his hands off. Athletic trainer doing a wonderful job to keep the blood at bay. And they're going to restart the match with 1:08 left. Back in neutral, and Marcus Robbins comes out. All aggression. He's angered by blood, I guess. Like a bull, he sees red and he's just gonna go for it. Hatboro Horsham still leading. However, the match, he's coming out firing too. As you can tell, this is a contested match. Both teams really truly want to win. Hopefully earning themselves a bid to the coveted district duels wrestling tournament. Robbins working in the collar. 30 seconds left in the first period. See a lot of hand fighting between these two. Sizing each other up, I guess. two skewed shot attempts by the opponent from Hatboro Horsham. Hatters ranked 6th in the region. This would be a good win for Norristown to prove that they are one of the underappreciated teams in the region and the state. And there's the end of the first. Norristown's choice, they defer to Hatboro Horsham. Hatters pick down. We're now in the second period of this 285-pound heavyweight bout. The whistle blows, the ref starts them off. Robbins on top. Gonna try and break him down. See here. Let's really see what's going on right now. Opponent tries to sit out. Robbins quickly stops that. Working in a bar. He's gonna try and run that bar, and I'm gonna emphasize the fact that this bar is painful. He's gonna swing it. As you see Robbins trying to run the bar, he swings him down. He's gonna run it. His opponent seems to be tired. 1 minute left. Robbins has all the time in the world. But his opponent breaks the bar, so Robbins gonna have to try and work something else. There's a minute left in the second period. Robbins just trying to keep him down, keep the score to a minimum. Robbins lets him up. Scores now 3-1. Robbins is actually second on the team in pin victories behind Peter Nguyen with 13. Robbins has 9. Not bad for a sophomore. He's also second in the team with 58 team points. He's 5th, tied with Ryan Kratz with 15 wins apiece. He's also 4th on the team in takedowns with 20 takedowns. So for a sophomore, he's on the board for everything. And as the clock winds down, Robbins tries one last headlock attempt. It's now Green's decision. Robbins chooses down. Hopefully he's going to try to work his way out of this one as we're in the final period of the 285 bout. After this, we're going to go to 103, back to the lightweights. Opponent tries a bar. He's trying to go for a cradle. Not seen very often when you're wrestling with the big guys. It's kind of hard to cradle a guy. Robbins getting to control the wrist. He's trying to work his way up. Robbins gets up for 1 point. Now he's only down 1 point with the score 3-2. After this match, we're going to go to a quick break before we bring you the next matches. 104 left in the third period. We have Marcus Robbins down 1 point with 104 left. Ref's going to reset them in the center. They're in neutral position. Norristown down 2 points in the dual meet. A win here will put them up. 5 minute even left. Clock's ticking down. They're both going for the collar. Robbins, a starter on this year's exceptionally well and good football team. And they both go out of bounds. Both neutral, 37 seconds left in the third period. Robbins has to work something here to get the win. Both seem tired, but I'm sure Marcus Robbins is in it to win it. The conditioning of these Norristown kids is absolutely phenomenal. They work all year round when we're not playing other sports. So hats off to the programs here at Norristown High. 20 seconds left. We have stalling warning on green, and they're run out of bounds. 17 seconds left. Time is now for Robbins to work something.
Did you do good to commentate my match?
Ten seconds left. Robbins got to work something. Crowd in high support. 5 seconds left. And Robbins is tired, and that's the end of the match. An upset match as Robbins lose by decision 3-2. All right, we're going to take a short break for now.